Uh-oh. Territory attack. A newborn baby girl versus a young level 5 female alchemist. So lapses, wrinklers, and cradles versus lapses, wrinklers, and cradles. Again, I think we go for the baby girl. Simply because we have enough random people yet. You kidding? You bean planted at this one picture for ages? True, but you're still green. What? Gotta keep defending the crucible. Okay, we're bringing in the team. Can we add anyone else in? Oh, we can bring in Ty now. This is kind of cool. Ty doesn't have a relic yet, so we'll give you the extra item slot instead and just bring a bunch of potions. Sounds good. Oh, let's confirm. I don't know, guys. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think if we can get a full 5 complement for the final battle, and they all have level 10 alchemist relics, I think we can win. And they're all level 10. Because the problem was before is I got all these high level characters, but they never did anything useful, and so they all ended up dying. We couldn't get our main regents to be level 10. So let's see here. I like it. Let's go.
May the horns of battle carry you to victory.
Okay. Whew. So we have Ebony, who's rocking the Oak Splitter. Actually, can we see what level it is? Not really, no. Later, Doomcake. Whoa, hello, Lapses. How are you doing today? Oh, actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do here instead. Yeah. No! Fell short. Ugh. Let's try again. Double kill. Excellent. Got more experience on that sexy relic of ours. How are we doing? Not bad on damage. In fact, you know what, guys? I think we slash this guy down. Let's save the flask. Yeah. How much damage would you slice for?
Oh, did you see the way that one went down?
Some might say you're a fungi. Don't see anyone coming in ass. Let's see. Ty, why don't you creep around this corner here? Nope, nobody. And then Silk Tongue, we're gonna scoot you up just a little bit. Uh-oh, double cradles. Wait. We haven't shifted over now. Silk Tongue, how are you? You're hawk-eyed, so they may not have seen us. But if you move forward, then they will have seen us. Yeah, so let's scoot back. You, unfortunately, you're asthmatic, so we can't scoot you back. Let's go. Get everyone ready for the main assault next turn. It doesn't look like they've seen us yet. That's good. Later, Doomcake. Have a good day. Wow, double. Okay, so we've got 2 wrinklers on the opposite side. Unfortunately, I can no longer hit both of these guys. It's kind of a bummer. Oh no! That's not good. That one missed too, but we did get some damage off on him. Yeah, these guys might be a problem. Closer. We're wasting flasks. The other thing we need to concern ourselves with, though, is making sure that if they do the artillery attacks, they don't hit multiple guys. I think that we can... I don't know, this is going to be close. Ebony, take a 50% shot. That's... Oh, split... Killed one of them at least. I think here. Okay, we've got another lapse on the opposite side. That's fine. Okay. Okay, he did a seed. That's fine. I don't care about the seeds. The seeds are annoying, but we can deal with them. Oh, whoa! Are you kidding me? What was that? Holy crap, those guys have like 6 movement. That's Beatrix. That's good that it's not one of the ones that we really care about a lot, but we still don't want some... I don't think I can even reach for a regular flask growth. It's too bad. We have a pretty good 30 damage one, though. %, sure. Not bad. Not bad. Come on, finish him off. There we go. Yeah, so we can ignore the seed and focus the rest of our attention onto this Wrinkler guy here. So let's see, how do I want to do this? So I can deal about 20 damage with a with this guy. Good hit. Fortunately, we didn't finish it off, and so now we need to slash it with someone that's not as useful. I skirk out longer? What do you mean? This guy needs a health potion too. Or Beatrix, female, so. Let's see here. Let's see. I think probably scoot around this far side is the way to go. Let's go ahead and scoot around this opposite side here. I think that this is the way to, this is how we want to do it. That way we can minimize the chance that we run into enemies on multiple sides. The skirt got longer? Are you sure? I think they're just the same. They're the same length. I think you're making stuff up, Agent. So we need to sneak along this backside. We should probably check this other part too, but let's not worry about that right now. Are we done with the biology puns yet, or the plant puns yet? Can we uproot them, please? I don't appreciate that they've taken root in my channel. Anybody? Really? Nobody? Oh, okay. We do see this other guy, so that's good. Hopefully he'll come at us. Come at me, bro. Come at me. That's just not, it's not close enough yet. Let's get everybody else out here. Get the whole gang back together. I'm so excited that I can bring 5 characters. That is ridiculous! Oh my gosh, this guy has such crazy movement speed. Oh, what is it, like 6? It must be 5 or 6, right? Hang on, let me... What is this guy? 4 movement? No way. Silk Tongue, you're so old now. It's so sad. Let's start with our slash attacks from these other guys, just to get them really low. Let's give it to Ebony. No, let's try to get it with Noah first. Okay, there we go. Good job, Noah. Kicking butt. Everyone's gathered around the dead guy here. I'd like to take a moment to remember our friend. The fleeting smile. Gosh, the puns are so bad. Okay, we got another one. That's fine, though. Okay, we are in position, ready to attack the laps. Oh, apparently you can see us. Never mind. We weren't being as clever as we thought. And we lost a level. Why, bro? Why? The good news is, though, I think that we can double hit these guys. Yeah, let's get some double hit flasks going on. I might even stun him. That stunned my buddy, too, but that's okay. Oh, no! Glancing blow. Everyone else is like, when do we get relics? Anybody else? This is the only guy left we see, so let's yeah, let's see if we can slice him. Apparently not. Let's go with Emra, I guess. Good job, Emra. You are clearly MVP. Oh, still nothing? Oh, maybe there's one more guy hiding here. I think there might be one more lapse hiding way in the corner. Let's go ahead and see if we can take a peek. You can have a relic when you make one, pretty much. Yep. Oh, whoa, 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 hello. Interesting. What? Okay, so we have at least 2 Wrinklers and 5 more lapses. Are you joking? What is going on here? What's going on in the world today, man? Okay, we've got Ebony in tow, though, so... We have our whole team ready to go. Ready to ambush them as they come into the woods. Or come out of the woods. I think we're going to try to go for this guy first. This lapse and maybe those 2... Or this Wrinkler and those 2 lapses. Oh, perfect. He's even coming towards us. Thank you, sir. How kind of you. Let's see, what do we want to do? Slash? That's not bad. Let's throw one more, though. Nope. Looks good. Okay. Let's go, Ebony. Let's get some experience on that relic. We're counting on you. There it is. Asp. Ebony Asp Whiteheart. It's kind of cool. We're going to sneak you guys around. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing today? Let's see here. Yeah, just keep sneaking up. No, I don't think we want to do that this turn. Let's just wait. Ah! What a sneaky little blighter. Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, guys. You're so kind. It's a little dicey. You know what? I'm not going to take the chance. I'm just going to go slash mode. I haven't actually played any Evolve today. Or played it yet. No, not the stun. Yeah, I haven't played it at all. Oh, this isn't bad, though. Yeah, we can do a 70% chance. 72. Let's do that. You guys got double stunned. Good job. Good job, team. So we still have a couple lapses, or one more lapse, I think. Let's sneak you around here. Yeah, I haven't really been following that game at all, Phoenix. I can't really comment. Charge us, Wrinkler. Yes, come into our web. This could be easier, but should be a 20-pound game rather than 35. Yeah, I think it's pretty expensive. It's like 50 bucks, I think. Which would mean, yeah, about... Look at that precision. Yeah, I don't know. I try to... A lot of the time I'm not as into, like... At least lately, I feel like I'm not as into the big name games that come out. I've been having more fun with just random indie stuff, and I don't know. It seems like a lot of the times it's easy to get disappointed, I guess is a nice way to put it. You know, you get all psyched up for a game, and then you start playing it, and like, it's okay, and I hate that feeling so much. Designed to have as much downloadable content as possible. Yeah. I don't know. I think DLC is mostly a scam, but yeah. We're out of flasks, unfortunately. I mean, it's one thing, I think, if you are releasing new content, and like, I think Borderlands does a reasonable job with it, where, you know, they're releasing new episodes of the game, and, you know, it's a whole new zone and a couple new bosses or whatever. Like, that's fine. But I think a lot of the time, it's not done a very good job. It's very honest. So, like, a good example would be there's DLC for Mass Effect 3 that's like on the disc originally, but they just want you to pay the extra $5 to unlock one of the characters. So, I don't know.
This battle will be
Good job, Ebony. Level up.
After all that, I should hope so.
I'm back. You know, I come from the days back in my day. We all had it was like you had to have like a proper expansion pack, right? Where, you know, you get a whole other campaign and all these, you know, whole new race, or, you know, this whole other part of the story, as opposed to, hey, pay $5 for these two you know, these 5 Battlefield 5 maps or whatever. I mean, I do have the Battlefield 4 season pass or whatever. Harriet is bare strength but a slow learner. Katrin has no personality whatsoever. Okay, good. I'm generally skeptical of DLC, though, and a lot of the time I don't buy it. And if I do buy it, it's almost always, I just buy all of it. You know, like what you said, what Agent was saying. You know, you buy everything later on. The new Crucible's been completed. Hooray! I don't care about that kind of stuff. If it's... Yeah, like if it's skin packs and stuff. I mean, if people want to pay money for cosmetic things, I really don't care. I don't know that I ever have. Oh no, I bought one thing for... I bought one for Bristleback in Dota 2, and it was like $1 or something, and that was it. Pretty much the majority of times it's when publisher, e.g. Most Offended, the dreaded EA, asking for to like take out a part of the game and sell it separate. Yeah, I think that's pretty dishonest, I think. If you decide, okay, it's better for us if we just, you know, we release the game now and then we release this other stuff later. I think Battlefield 4, it's kind of reasonable because, you know, they have all these other maps, and it's just, I don't know. To me, though, the biggest problem I have with DLC is that I think in certain cases it detracts from the game by taking you out of the game universe. And I think that that's really something that it really ruins it for me personally. Because when I'm playing a game, I don't want to think about how much money is in my bank account. When I'm playing a game, I don't want to be worrying about, you know, how many Blizzard dollars I have, or how many EA points, or whatever, you know, crap you have. Like, I don't want to worry about that stuff. Like, I want to focus on the game. And so I think by adding this real life component to it, it can soil the experience for me. And so, again, that's why I almost never buy DLC separately. I'll wait for like a Game of the Year edition or something, and then I'll buy it. And so, like, even with Mass Effect 3, which I think is a great game, you know, like, I haven't played the DLC because I didn't buy it. I didn't care. So, and also I think that, you know, I think that's a case where, I don't know. Just, to me, again, the biggest problem for me is not like people paying money for extra content, or that's fine. Like, I think the biggest problem for me is if it takes me out of the game universe and makes me think about the real world while I'm playing the game, I think it's doing the game a disservice. I understand that, you know, games are a business and their people are trying to make money and all this other nonsense, but at the end of the day, those are the things that, like, as a gamer, that frustrate me the most. And so, all hail the all-knowing Nerdsworth. I don't think that's the case. I mean, like, if it's cosmetic stuff that people want to buy to have their World of Warcraft character have a special mount or a stupid pet, it's like, I don't care. You know, if they're, I mean, that kind of stuff doesn't affect me at all. If it's gameplay related, though, like, the problem I have with Hearthstone is that it seems like it takes a long time to grind to do all the cards. It's like, oh, hey, but you can spend, you know, $50 to buy a bunch of packs and then get the cards right away. And so, I don't know, that kind of stuff kind of rubs me the wrong way. The other one was, like, I played a lot of PlanetSide 2 about a year or two ago. I played, you know, 100 hours of this game or something. Not a lot, but, you know, I played a fair amount. I played for a few weeks or a month or something. And it was just so frustrating because, like, grinding the attachments for the weapons and all this other stuff, it took forever. I mean, it took, you know, I played for weeks, and I basically got like one rifle tricked out, and it's like, okay, this is what rifle I'm going to be using, like on the one class. And the thing that's frustrating about that game is that, so it's one weapon that you can use for one class on one faction on one server. It's not like you unlocked the M4 carbine and you can use that on every single game you ever play. It's like, no, you can use that on this one character on this one server. And so if you ever, you know, heaven forbid, you move across the country and you go from being West Coast servers to East Coast servers, it's like, well, guess what? You have to do all that progression again unless you pay a bunch of money. And I don't know, that stuff just rubs me the wrong way. I do appreciate that. I think almost everything in PlanetSide you can get without paying money, but still, it's just the grind is just ridiculous. And again, it's not necessarily pay to win, but it's pay to get a huge advantage. So anyway, that's what I think about DLC in general, and so I generally don't like it. That's my rule. Again, I'm not saying I haven't had fun with some certain DLCs, but just in general, I think it's kind of a scam. So. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking... So, Noah's not ever going to be a... Sorry, I didn't mean to go on like a 5-minute rant about DLC. That was not my goal. It was actually kind of cool, Agent. So what I did in PlanetSide was I always played the Light Assault class, which is like the jumping class that has the jetpack. And so I got the whatever the standard like burst fire carbine was. And then I got the suppressor, so the silencer, and then the night vision scope, and I also got, it was the one that has the had the grenade attachments, and so I unlocked the smoke grenade attachment. And so like I would carry smoke grenades with me, and then I had the smoke grenade launcher on the gun, and I had the infrared scope with me all the time. And so I do the same thing in Battlefield 4. Actually, that's something that I kind of want to talk about at some point, because that's something that I love doing in Battlefield 4, and yeah. Oh, hey, Tears of Wars, how are you doing today? Sorry, I was getting distracted by some DLC discussion, but yeah, we're playing some Massive Chalice. So, anyway, that's one thing I love in Battlefield 4 too, is like, you go smoke grenades, smoke grenade launcher, and then you go the infrared scope. And I think that just some players, they don't know that if you have a scope, you, yeah, basically you have a scope. Yeah, anyway. Awesome, yeah, hey, I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, guys, we're going to put Noah in there. I know that we're going to lose access to the level 7 relic for a while, maybe 20 years, probably one more battle, but we're going to be giving a big boost to our trainees, and that's pretty important. Actually, I wonder if that's not as good. Let's see, I think... Yeah, I had to take yesterday off. My voice was getting destroyed. I'd done, like, I think it was 10 days in a row or 12 days in a row. It was pretty bad. So she's level 7. That's a lot of XP. Let's do this. Let's drop her in there, and we'll lose access to our relic weapon, but we will get 187 XP per year, which is quite good. Yeah, have you, so you've never seen this game? Okay, yeah, so this is Massive Chalice. It's a lot like XCOM Enemy Within, or Enemy Unknown if you play that, Tears of War. Yeah, so Noah's gonna die in a few years. Usually characters die between probably 50 and 80, depending on what their stats are. Items? Yeah, so the game progresses over the course of 300 years, and so you have to constantly shift people out of different positions. And you'll see in just a second. I'll show you the timeline bit in just a second. She doesn't look 50. You know what, guys? MILF. The Whiteheart family. Guys, I'm gonna go experience Scarf. I've never done this before, but I want to do this because it's important that we are able to buff our characters up. So we're gonna go experience Scarf. And then the next thing, we'll probably have to get another batch of heroes. So let's see here. Okay, speaking of which, so we have our she's in her prime, so I think once you get a little bit older, then you're no longer in your prime. You tend to use cough medicine to help with the scratchy throat. I don't know that this is a good long-term solution, though. I think steam is the only thing that I've found that helps, and just making sure you drink a ridiculous amount of water. And obviously resting your voice and not going crazy. Yeah, so this is the epic timeline. Actually, one second. Yeah, so here you can see... yeah, there you can see like what the year is, and right now it's year 123. I wonder if I should swap this down. Yeah, let's just swap them around here, guys. Whoop. Oops. Yeah. I like having my portrait in the top right when I'm doing other stuff, but for this, it's kind of important for you to see what year it is, so let's do that. But anyway, yeah, I need a better. I think I'm. I don't know. I might change my layout some more. I'm still deciding. But anyway. Okay, so this is the nation. Yeah, and so we have 365 days every year, and so what happens is you advance the timeline. Different things happen. So characters are born, or you know they age, and sometimes special events pop up. So the way I'm making the game really hard for myself is I only have one keep. Normally you build a whole bunch of different keeps, like 3 or 4 maybe, or 6 or whatever. And the keeps make it so that you get a you install a family into that keep. And so in this case I've installed the Whiteheart family, and so this is the family that I provided for Double Fine, which is the developers. And so it has like my own sigil, and it started with my own heroes, and it has my, you know, the name is Brine Home, which is kind of a joke. It's like brine is like saltiness, so it's like the place of salty people. But anyway, yeah. And then what happens is you end up having these characters that you marry together. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. You have these characters that you marry together, and they have different traits, both genetic and personality. And then what happens is sometimes their kids get the personality traits or the genetic traits, and sometimes they don't. And so you have, over the course of the game, you try to sort of weed out the people that have the bad genetic traits and keep the ones that have the good ones. So it's kind of a, yeah, it's very interesting that way. Thank you. And so you'll notice, like, if I hover over a region, it says empty region, and then there's some bonus, and then you can see these like squares here, and so that indicates the level of corruption in the region. And so there's this sort of miasma of stuff around the nation, and that's called the cadence, and it's slowly creeping into the capital, which is the center area. And so my job is to survive the 300 years before, and try to prevent the cadence from getting to the capital. Right, so we're getting a bunch of XP. That's wrong. Let's see. And yeah, so here this region has 1 tick of corruption, and this one has 2 ticks of corruption. I actually can't really see it because my face is in the way now. Anyway, take my word for it, there are 2 ticks of corruption on this one. And so, yeah, and then every like 15, maybe every 10 to 20 years, there's a battle, and then if you win, you reduce the corruption in that region by 1, and if you lose, then it increases the corruption in the region by 1. So. Yeah, and then the battles are very much like XCOM battles, except probably not quite as in depth, but sort of similar turn base. Should I set up a Nightbot with your channel? As I've got Twitch starting to come together with chat and text and webcam. I'm not sure. I don't have a Nightbot set up. I don't know exactly what the benefits of that would be. Agent, I guess you could talk more to that effect. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and advance the timeline. And so what this will do is this will age characters, and also it'll bring up potentially new events and so forth. Yeah.
Relax. It's not an attack.
Or maybe you shouldn't relax.
Okay. The corruption spreading in the salt stacks hasn't been taken well by the populace, and the shimmering anger has been worked into a frenzy by the notorious Chalice criticizer Tyler Katovich, resulting in riots. If the region is it being a region close to Emra Whiteheart's heart, Your hero Emerald Whiteheart's heart. Ugh. Your hero has offered to ride back to the salt sacks and attempt to quell the escalating fear and violence. Send Emra to the salt stacks to begin peaceful negotiations with the rioters. Order Emra to infiltrate the rioters and assassinate Tyler, destroying them from within. Or allow Emra to help, but from the capital. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Let's begin peaceful negotiations, I think. Let's try to do this. Faux Nightbot is pretty good, but I use it more as a motivator. The thing is that Nightbot kind of is dealing for bots or nuisances. And since you're small, you probably don't need it. Murder? Emra White... I did the murdering last time, and they came back and they were all sad because they murdered him. And so this is one of the events, and so what will happen is periodically you get events, and it'll randomly affect what happens to your characters. So, you know, guys, I think the Whitehearts are a good and kind-hearted folk, and so we're going to begin peaceful negotiations. The journey home. Emra leaves for the salt stacks without a weapon. I won't be needing it. Emra Whiteheart has been removed from your retinue. Okay. Hopefully, though... How are you doing on heroes? We have 3. Gotcha. So that means that we really don't want to have a battle, because the battle would mean that we'd only be able to bring 3 instead of 5 characters. Luckily, we have 7 more trainees on the way. And yeah, so if as long as we don't get a battle in the next couple years, like if we can get these other guys leveled up or aged up, then we'll be fine. Trouble in the home. Let's see what happens there. Oh, dang it. This is not good. Emra Whiteheart has returned and is in one of the worst moods you've ever seen. Not only were the riot negotiations, quote-unquote, with Tyler Katovich a complete sham, but after weeks of stonewalling, all Tyler wanted to know was whether your hero could sabotage the Chalice would sabotage the Chalice for deceiving the nation. Of course, Emra refused, but now the riots have worsened. Corruption is increased in the salt stacks. Uh-oh. Yeah, so now this region has now the 2 ticks of corruption. Once it hits 3, it'll sort of fall into the ocean, or the ocean of corruption, like these 2 regions have here. And so normally there are 10 regions. Sort of there's an inner region and an outer region for these 5 different zones. And so yeah, we've already lost a couple, but we're holding up. So just keep plugging away. Please come of age before the battle. Yes, we got 1. Who did we get? Ewok Whiteheart. Strong-willed, bare strength, kingmaker. But also a rebel, faint-hearted, and cocky. So faint-hearted is pretty bad because you do a lot less damage if one of your allies that's nearby dies. So strong-willed is okay, I guess. So she's kind of neither here nor there. And yeah, we're researching that in experience scarf, and I think that'll really help a lot. Oh hey, we got another baby! Yay! Who did we get? Bothadir. Strong-willed but sickly and unfocused. Okay, we can deal with that. And then we have Nuno Whiteheart. Strong-willed, puny, flincher, and tranquil is good. It gives you extra accuracy, and with Flask, it's really good. Can you make babies? Yeah, so when you marry people together, if they're a dude and a lady, then yes, there's a chance that they have babies every year. And a lot of factors go into that. Some of it is their age, and also some of them have like low fertility or high fertility traits attached to them. And those traits have a chance to get passed down, so. Oh no! You're gonna have to get going soon and do homework? That's no good. The Wanderer. With a thundering boom, the great doors of the throne room are thrown open, and a clearly inebriated woman stumbles in. "Greetings!" she shouts as she makes her way up. She loses her way several times as you re-enter the room twice. Finally, she reaches the throne and leans close to you. Please give Tessa the relic owned by Ebony Whiteheart, please. Give her the relic, apologize and tell her that unfortunately no relics could be spared at this moment, or send for the doctors. It's clear that she needs some sort of medical attention. Yeah, let's get the doctors in. I don't want her stealing my relics. Ah, dang it. No ordinary inebriate. The instant she sees the doctor, she sprints out of the room with a steadiness that seemed impossible a minute ago. Things quiet down after until nighttime with multiple messages from the salt stack. Somehow the woman has been cited all over the region, telling people how you tried to quote-unquote imprison her and how she's so incredibly well-spoken that no one is questioning her. Corruption has increased in the salt stacks. That's bad, so we lose this region. That's unfortunate. The witch doctor. So this is bad because now they can actually attack the the cadence can hit the capital, and that basically makes sort of these difficult missions that you can do. Standard Noah Whiteheart has died. No. Let's go ahead and give it to... Ooh, Mia would be a good choice here because she's hawk-eyed and brainy, but has low fertility, and so she's unlikely to be... she's not going to be an heir, I don't think. She does have insatiable, though. So she has insatiable and low fertility. Huh. Bountiful. Huh. I think we probably want to give it to Mia, because with the brainy... I don't know. Yeah, let's give it to Mia. It's Brineholm, though. We need the salt. The fleeting smile to Mia. And who should our new standard be? Oh, dang it! I should have given her because she's insatiable. Does anyone else have insatiable? No? Tranquil wouldn't be bad. Nuno? I could see Nuno. Or Emra? No. Rebel, optimistic, Iwa, cocky, Tia, unfocused. The other option is we could go for just XP right now. Later, Phoenix. Thanks for stopping by. We'd lose the relic though. I think Tamila. She's okay. Michael. So we have to do Mia. Flincher's pretty bad. Oblivious is bad, but Insatiable is quite good, and she has a decent amount of XP. That was really stupid. I should not have given her. I should not have given her the relic. That was a big mistake. That was stupid. Why'd I do that, guys? Do we have anyone else with Insatiable? Ty? Yeah. She'll provide a medium amount of experience, too. That was dumb. I should not have done that, though. That's okay. We have enough babies right now. Let's just focus on surviving the next few battles. Ebony Whiteheart has died at 46. Uh-oh. Okay, we have the Oak Splitter now, though, which is good. Let's go ahead and give this to Tamila, I think. So we lost one of our higher level guys.